Hi everyone, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. In this video I'm going to talk about Judgment. Judgment is a slightly different card than Justice. I know that when I was studying tarot at the beginnings, I used to make a lot of mistakes between Justice and Judgment. Well, let me tell you the difference. Judgment is actually about awakening. It is a card about decisions that were previously made, so perhaps with the Justice card that involved us balancing right from wrong and making a decision. Well, Judgment comes after that moment of justice. It is about the consequences of our decision. Decisions that have been previously made are now being brought back into the foreground in order for them to be held into accountability. I think this would be the best word to describe this card: accountability. It could also mean, as well, as you can see the angel that awakens the corpses with a trumpet, it could also mean as well that this is a moment of rejuvenation, of reconciliation. Situations from the past are being brought back to be celebrated, to be let go of, to be put back into responsibility. Perhaps something has happened in the past, the relationship ended, a situation ended, financial and material losses were incurred. Well, right now, that situation is turning on its head. So what was once lost is now being gained. What was once neglected and let go of is now returning. It's being solidified. A new foundation is being created. Judgment is also about the connection from the material with the heavenly spheres. So call upon your angels when you see this card showing up in a tarot reading and ask them for guidance, because the path forward in your life might not be so clear. So the best way in which you can move forward is to try to reflect on your previous history. What were the things that you did right? What were the things that you did wrong? Where could you have asked for more help? What kind of help did you resort to take? What advice did you give? What advice were you given? These are some of the questions that might cross your mind when you see this card appearing in your reading. And it is indeed a card for massive reflection. I see this card as connected with the sign of Taurus and Aquarius. Aquarius, because usually Aquarians are so innovative that they push us into thinking collectively about new ways of approaching situation. And Taurus, mostly because of the steady kind of logical approach that they have to life, where they understand the world through their senses, through their practical reality, and thereby they can transform it. Interestingly enough, this card is also about morality, and this is very well shown in this Chinese tarot card. So this is a bit of a different interpretation, and as you can see, the card is represented by Confucius and not Judgment. Well, this is mostly because the philosophy of Confucius, that involved a feeling of benevolence, duty, sincerity, wisdom, and justice, had as a major tenet the idea that the universe and humanity are regulated by a moral order. So the Judgment card is about the fact that what comes around goes around. Whatever you do is never lost, is never wasted. It always fits into the bigger picture somehow. Whether you do something that is helpful or whether you do something that is harmful, it fits somehow into the great tapestry of life that is, to a certain extent, controlled by the universe. So the Judgment card is about reawakening. It's about divine order, symmetry, and connections that can be reawakened and relived. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!